Right, so why bother about mindfulness? Why are we interested in mindfulness? I bet each and every one of you in this room would rather be at your desks, working away, bug fighting, developing your programs. But your company has decided, the next 2 hours you're going to spend here in my company learning about mindfulness. So what's so fantastic about mindfulness? It must be important, right? Well, it is. And there's evidence for it. So let's start, first of all. Forbes, which is a huge resource center for businesses and companies, they have reported, and I'm going to quote, Ellen Langer, who is a professor of psychology at the University of Harvard, says, mindfulness makes you healthier and happier. With an increase in mindfulness in the workplace, there is lower absenteeism, fewer healthcare costs, and there is a reduction in accidents. The result being increased employee satisfaction, resulting in improved bottom line. Berkshire University in the States, and I quote what they say, our workplaces can be draining, stressful, and even toxic environments that seem quite resistant to change sometimes. But scientific evidence suggests that mindfulness can not only address these workplace challenges, but also foster greater wellness and productivity on the job. Okay, so they say that. Does anybody use it? Absolutely. Google, Apple, Yahoo, Deutsche, Procter & Gamble, all these companies, Intel in the US, all these companies run programs of mindfulness for their employees. These guys are not likely to be wasting money or time. So the fact that these guys use it tells you something, that there is very strong scientific evidence that mindfulness works. My name is Diksha. Welcome to all of you. So what qualifies me to talk to you about mindfulness? I have been a practitioner of mindfulness now for over 5 years. I go to mindfulness retreats regularly and I read up regularly on it, and I found it to be of enormous benefit. I'll digress slightly and tell you the recent trauma that our family had. My daughter of 25, on the 27th of March this year, had a stroke. She's only 25 and she had a stroke. And I got that news when I was just coming out of a meeting. And I was in Maidenhead. So I had to make my way to Charing Cross Hospital in that mental state. My 25-year-old has just had a stroke. This should not happen. It happens to others maybe, but it most certainly should not be happening to me. And I can honestly stand here and tell you the only reason I got safely to Charing Cross is because I used mindfulness. Because my mind was worried, my emotions were going, I was in a terrible state. But when I got on the M4 at exit 89 in Maidenhead, I said, Diksha, you have got a choice. This is self-talk. You have a choice. You can either put your foot down and end up in a different hospital as a result, or you can stop, get mindful, drive slowly, and get there in one piece. So I moved from the third lane, which is not where I normally drive, to the middle and to the first. I brought my attention to my breath, which is what we are going to do, and then I started observing everything that was around me in the present moment. What was the color of the car that just passed by me? What is the number plate of the car in front of me? That is how I contained those huge emotions and my thoughts that would otherwise have sent me spinning off the wheel. So that is how I benefited personally.